Stem cells versus PRP. Educate us.
PRP is called platelet-rich plasma. That's what it stands for. And the way we get platelet-rich plasma is we take a blood draw and we spin it down into its layers. There's kind of two layers. You've got your blood cells and your plasma. All right. There's a middle layer between those two, which is called a buffy coat, which is kind of a creamy color, and it's a concentrations of the platelet-rich plasma. That is the concentration of your growth factors. So you remove the plasma, you remove the red blood cells, and that little concentration basically allows your body to normally heal itself. When you cut yourself, that's what goes to that area and stimulates healing. You can utilize PRP for joint problems and other problems because it stimulates an acceleration of your own body's natural healing. That's how PRP works. The challenge with it is, as we get older, our own growth factors' ability to do the things that they need to do goes down. So it's just not going to be quite as responsive. Plus, it stimulates inflammation. Now, a stem cell decreases the inflammation. A PRP stimulates inflammation. So one of the biggest problems we see is when we inject PRP into a joint, it becomes inflamed and hurts like crazy. So that's a very common problem. Now, it does stimulate regeneration, but to some degree, but you're using your own regeneration, and it can develop into scar tissue because fibrous tissue is easier to create than the other tissue that is there. It doesn't talk to the other cells to stimulate them to regenerate their own tissue. It just stimulates a kind of a patch job. So stem cells are more the regeneration without scarring, and PRP is more inflammatory, and it will have scarred tissue.
If you could use stem cells, would there ever be a reason to use PRP over stem cells?
No, I would not. I would mix them. Okay. Definitely using combining these therapies works really, really well because, if you're taking some growth factors and you're using some stem cells at the same time, it's going to accelerate everything a little bit more.